Welcome in, you guys. It's your girl, Toma VTuber, with the broken, exploding PC. Let's freaking go! I hung out with Numi and I was talking to her about how my PC exploded, and I kid you guys not, my text messages with her, your PC actually exploded? Well, soon TM, very closely. I'm kind of scared right now as I'm looking at it, but I basically texted Numi and I said, hey, I'm sorry, but I don't know if I can hang out with you tonight. My PC is exploding right now. And she was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, I mean, I think I can see you tomorrow though. Yeah, I'll hang out with you tomorrow. And she was like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are we doing tomorrow? And I was like, actually, never mind. Don't worry about it. I'll just let my PC sit here and I'll turn on my fan. I'll turn on my fan and aim it at my PC and just hope that everything's fine. I'll see you later. Okay, bye. So then I drove to hang out with Numi, with my PC just sitting there steaming. It was making weird sounds and I just aimed my fan at it and I was like, okay, you know what? This is totally fine. Surely nothing bad could happen, right? Surely nothing horrible could occur. You should just blow on it. That's what air cooling is. Exactly. So yesterday I asked a lot of friends for advice on what to do, because one of the reasons why I'm kind of concerned about my PC is because I have a new model debut in January. And in order to not spoil too many things, I will simply say that the processing power for the new model is like at minimum 10 times more intensive than what I have now. So I'm a little worried. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm a little scared. Mildly concerning. Just a tiny bit. Just a little bit, okay? And so I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna test out my model. Surely everything will be fine. I open it up. And it's not even complete. It's the base model. Instantly, my GPU is at 100%. And I was like, okay, that's great. This is totally fine. I don't need help. This is totally fine. My screen is freezing. It's okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ask Vedal for help. Vedal knows a lot about computers. He knows a lot about tech. Let me go ask one of my friends for help. So I messaged Vedal and I'm like, hey Vedal, I don't know what to do because my fans are like really loud right now. I don't know. I turned on my program for my model. Not even my assets are open. Not even like 700 Google Chrome tabs like I normally have. But just simply the model. And my PC is making like weird sounds. Should I be concerned? And Vedal was like, well, you know, PC fans normally make sounds. Yeah, so if you're concerned about that, they normally like spin. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you're right. They do spin, typically. And he was like, yeah, so I don't think you have to worry about your PC. And I was like, oh, okay, but it's like really loud sounds. Should I be scared? Because I feel like obviously if my PC fans are going normally, then it's fine. But I was like, okay, you know what, Vedal? I'm pretty sure my fans are a little bit too loud. And he was like, send me your settings, I guess. And I sent them over and he was like, well, the 100% is not too crazy. If your GPU's at 100, probably not the biggest problem. Send me the temperature of the GPU. Is everything all right? And then I took a screenshot and it just so happened that I sent a screenshot and the GPU was at, I think, like 83 degrees Celsius. And I was like, oh, okay, 83 degrees Celsius. Is that okay? And Vedal was like, you know, I think it's probably all right. And I was like, oh, okay. And the moment I stopped messaging him, it bumped to 90. And I was like, oh, should I be concerned? Oh, but I've already stopped talking to him. You know what? I think it's probably fine. I think it's okay. So it like bumped up immediately to 90. And I was like, oh, okay, this is great. This is really wonderful. 90 degrees Celsius. This is really, really good. Okay, I'm not sure what I can do here. But yeah, I didn't really know what to do. And he was like, yeah, I mean, as long as it's still working, I think you're probably fine. Just make sure it's under 85 degrees Celsius and you should be okay. And I was like, okay, thank you so much. I'm gonna keep testing things out and see if things are okay. And so, because Vedal told me, you know what, I think you're probably okay, I decided, what's the worst that could happen? Maybe I should actually try out opening my other assets for my VTuber model debut. Maybe I should try upping the graphics, as if that will be a very good idea. Not sure why I thought that was a good idea, but I basically bumped my graphics up just very, very tinily And then I opened up a second asset that I prepared for my debut. And everything bumped up like crazy. My GPU's at 100. My memory's at 100. My CPU's like at 80. My screen starts freezing. I can't move my mouse. My monitors turn off. So I was like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. Holy fucking shit. What the fuck do I do? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So I immediately tried to close everything, but because everything was so overloaded, my entire screen turned white. My whole screen turned white and I couldn't even move it anymore. And I was like, oh my god, what the fuck do I do? You should just keep this PC. You can use the GPU as a stove and do cooking streams. Oh my god. I literally didn't know what to do. We don't care if you can't move your mouse as long as you can still move your mouth. That's true, but I can't move my mouse to press the go live button, so it's kind of bad. So I was like, oh shit. This is pretty bad. I'm not sure how to fix it, and I'm not sure if it's a problem. But yeah, I don't really know what to do because Vedal told me that things are okay, so they have to be okay. I'm like, you know, I trust Vedal a lot. I think his judgment is pretty good. I trust him. He's very trustworthy, and he always is very caring, so I'm sure if I was in danger of a PC exploding, he would tell me. But I'm also not too sure if he understands the extent of what I'm working with, because it's kind of like making scary sounds, and I don't have like half of the things for my setup and half of the things for my model. So I don't really know what he's expecting. He said that before your PC got to fusion levels of heat. Okay, you know what? That's fair. When he was helping me, my PC was at like 82 degrees Celsius, and he told me as long as it doesn't reach 85, it's fine. And immediately after he left, it became like 90 degrees Celsius. So honestly, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Note he said 85 is fine. Is that not fine? It sounds like it's fine. Vedal understands PCs, but he can't account for disaster woman. Okay, you know what? You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I just didn't think too much of it, and then things just started going a little crazy, and then I got concerned, and basically I told a bunch of friends, and I was like, hey, should I be concerned about my model not working? And they're like, oh, the model is ready though, right? Like, this is just, you're concerned about the actual streaming and stuff? And I was like, no, basically, I have, like, the base version of the model. It's like the equivalent of, like, the naked version of the model without the actual outfit, and without half of the assets. And for some reason, my GPU is at 100. And they're like, it's probably okay. And I'm like, yeah, it's probably okay. And then I paused and I realized I hate the way that this is the moment of realization for me, where I was like, wait, actually, I think I need a new PC. Because I sat down and I thought, I kind of want to play Elden Ring. And I was like, oh, I can't play Elden Ring